Welcome everyone. My name is Nikos, aka Sephir, and this is Out of the Box, EDH.
Since we are almost ready for the release of the Avatar, The Last Airbender set, I will begin my first unique builds video of it with the creepiest villain of the series, and honestly, a really interesting card. Ko, the Face Stealer, a malevolent, centipede-like spirit that had the ability to steal someone's face if they shown any kind of emotion in front of him. So, let's see what Ko does. 6 CMC, Mono Black, 6/6, Shapeshifter Spirit. When Ko enters, exile up to one other target creature. When another non-token creature dies, you may exile it. Pay 1 life, choose a creature card exiled with Ko. Ko has all activated and triggered abilities of the last chosen card. They obviously nailed the flavor, but they also gave us a very good commander. I imagine most people will go for some kind of combo interaction with him, like for example, Scourge Familiar and Asmodeus. But honestly, I don't really see the point in something like that. If you had said combo pieces available, you don't really need to begin with. The Necrotic Ooze route is mostly good because Necrotic Ooze saves you the mana to cast said combo pieces, and you just have to toss them in your graveyard. Ko is a different case entirely. The way we will build him will make sure we take full advantage of him. Copying abilities that complement the fact that he is a 6/6 creature and of course
Deals commander damage.
a mix of Voltron beatdown and sacrifice effects that will make sure our commander is always well fed and ready to kill opponents by straight beating their face. And all this while we also get the bonus of any creature our opponents have that might die and have any interesting activated or triggered abilities. So, let's see the actual cards of the deck. There are many cards that would like to feed on Ko to increase its lethality. Ebon Blade Reaper can get activated by Ko while we have attacked already, so his first ability will never see the light of day, but the second will cut our opponent's life in half when Ko connects, while Unstoppable Slasher also has the same effect. We run a good amount of Shade effects. Slithering Shade is extremely cheap to cast and easy to kill. Darkling Stalker is a bit more expensive, but it also offers a regeneration option to Ko, while Nirkana Revenant is the most expensive option CMC wise, but also rewards us by a massive mana boost. We run other options as well. The Wall of Blood effect can kill a person out of nowhere. Vector Asp can grant Ko Infect, and Giggling Skitterspike not only can have Ko easily deal 6 damage to each opponent, but this can get massively increased to 11 damage, or even one-shot all opponents if we also use some of the other effects we mentioned in this category, or some other powerful buff spell, like Hatred. How does Ko will be able to actually hit our opponents? Well, we have Phyrexian Obliterator that will make people think twice before blocking Ko. We have Filth that pairs nicely with our Urborg. Quartzy Revenant can give Ko flying, and Commander's Plate gives him protection from all colors but black. Finally, Shizo, Death's Storehouse, is an easy way to turn our commander unblockable to all but black and artifact creatures. To do all this though, they will need to die with Ko already in play. The best way to do so is with sack outlets. Thus, we run Viscera Seer, Umbral Collar Zealot, Carrion Feeder, Priest of Forgotten Gods, Yawgmoth, Thran Physician, Phyrexian Tower, and High Market. But we also run a number of mass sacrifice effects that will feed Ko not only with our things that we want to die, but also our opponents. Thus, the usuals Accursed Marauder, Flashback Marauder, Plague Crafter, Sheoldredge Edict, and Flare of Malice are all in. Our mass removal options will be the Meathook Massacre and Toxic Deluge. Of course, for whoever wants to use Planeswalkers, Teves Zad and Liliana Dreadhorde General are both excellent options. Ko needs to be protected at all costs. If he dies, the creatures he exiled will be gone forever, and we will need to start exiling creatures back from the start. Thus, we have Witch King of Angmar that grants indestructibility, Mischievous Poltergeist, and the before mentioned Darkling Stalker, who offer regeneration. We have equipments like the before mentioned Commander's Plate to offer above and more importantly, protection. We have the staple Swiftfoot Boots. We have some more indestructibility effects in the form of instants like Armor of Shadows and Rush of Vitality. Finally, both Warping Whale and Not of This World are playable counters. Yes, I know Ko is just a 6-powered creature, but 9 times out of 10 there will be an effect that buffs him or gives him some extra +1/+1 counters around. Our commander is not cheap, he costs 6 mana, and he needs a respectable setup before he hits play. Thus, we need all the ramp we can get. We have the staples, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Jet Medallion, Bontus Monument, Everflowing Chalice, Felwar Stone, Mind Stone, and the new Soulstone, whose harness ability can be pretty powerful alongside all our Flashback Marauder effects. We also have mana doublers like the before mentioned Nirkana Revenant and Cryptgast. Finally, a Cabal Coffers is highly recommended. The deck runs its fair share of card advantage. Some cards do take advantage of Ko's ability, while others work on their own. In the first category, we have Infernal Sovereign, who gives Ko the powerful ability to make us draw a card wherever we play anything,
Without skipping our draw step though.
Some of our pre-mentioned engines, like Yawgmoth or Priest of Forgotten Gods, also provide us with card advantage. But we also use Black Market Connections, Phyrexian Arena, Zenith Chronicler, who will not trigger from our plays. And, finally, since we are an attacking deck, we can also get increased card advantage from the Speed Demon. But most of the things we mentioned cost life. How much do we have to bleed to actually do our stuff? As much as we like, since we have many options that give us life. Exiling Cabal Initiate will grant Ko lifelink. Exiling El Hajjaz will grant him the ability to gain life when it deals damage, which is a triggered ability, not a static one like lifelink, and they actually stack together. Bloodthirsty Conqueror is even more powerful, since he triggers anytime our opponents get damaged, while Shadow Spear, Whip of Erebos, and Vampire Link are the rest of our lifelink options. Other cards worth to be mentioned are Tree of Perdition, who can turn an opponent's life to 13, get sacrificed to Ko, and then Ko turns someone's life to 6. And Zenic Poltergeist, who is our answer to artifacts, turning them into creatures so we can kill them easier. All this leaves us about 34 spots for lands. We will use the before mentioned Phyrexian Tower, High Market, Sizo, Cabal Coffers, and Urborg. We will also run Exotic Orchard, a helpful card if we happen to exile creatures with activated abilities that need specific mana. Nykthos, Plaza of Heroes, who can be our last line of defense for Ko, Urza's Cave, which is a great tool for whatever land we need, be it a big mana one, a sack outlet, or an evasion one, Urza Saga, that can grab a number of artifacts in our deck, and a Maze of Ith, that not only will deter people attacking us, but also untap Ko after he dealt damage so that he can use any ability that requires him to get tapped. We will complete our land spots with 22 basic swamps. And that's it. That's my core list. A beatdown sacrifice one. I will put the deck list in the video description below. And if you like what you see, then come and join my Discord group, where all my personal and public lists are uploaded. See you around!
Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.